What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, everybody, check this out, man. This one right here, this is a joke. This was on Jedi News, the American Society of Cinematographers to honor Kathleen Kennedy. And you just sit back and scratch your head. It's like, this chick is getting awards at this stage of her career. She's getting awards after she has absolutely destroyed not one, but two franchises, two mega popular franchises. Kathleen Kennedy don't deserve nothing but a packing box. Pack your shit and get out. Why is she still got a job? I will never understand that for the life of me. She has taken a mega popular, iconic brand like Star Wars and ran it right through the garbage disposal. And she did the same thing with Indiana Jones. Like at this stage, right? Star Wars is a dead brand. This was on That Park Place. You know, we saw that with the Skeleton Crew. Record low ratings, you know, could mean Star Wars is a dead brand. It is a dead brand. It's been dead for a while now. For at least the last 2 or 3 years, it's been sitting at the bottom of the ocean, thanks to Kathleen Kennedy. And all of the nonsense that she allows to go on over there. All right? We saw that with The Acolyte. The Acolyte got absolutely dog-walked by the fans. 19% on Rotten Tomatoes. It was actually all the way down to 13%. The Acolyte was destroyed. Oh, well, you know, the critics gave it 78%. Nobody cares what the shills have to say. The shills do not build franchises. The shills do not buy toys. And they don't give this thing viewership. You got to make sure that your audience loves it. Not the shills. We don't care what the shills think. Nobody cares what they think. Yeah, the 19%. That's what they need to pay attention to. You know, and then, again, of course, we saw that with Willow. At Willow, it cost them $172 million to make Willow. Okay? And this thing got yeeted off of Disney Plus forever. It's never coming back. They used Willow as a tax write-off. Ah, man, nobody's watching this shit. Hey, just put that on the tax return. We're going to write that off with our taxes. No more Willow. Nah, forget it. Nobody watched it. Nobody cares. Everybody was out there crying, bring back Willow. Nobody's watching Willow. So, yeah, they pulled it off the platform to save money. That's what Kathleen Kennedy is doing. She's creating tax write-offs, which is absolutely insane. Of course, you guys remember Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny lost over $130 million. This is a franchise, again, they should have just been able to click on, all right, we need an Indiana Jones movie because, you know, some of the other films that we put out there are drying up. You know, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, money printers. Flip them on, let them make about, you know, $500, $600 million. All right, that's it. Turn them off, put them back in the closet. We'll come back to it when we need it. That's what these franchises were. That's why Bob Iger went and bought them. You know, so you can take risks on some of your other work. You could be more risky. Hey, man, we can go ahead and take a risk on this show or that movie or this or that because we can always fall back on Star Wars and Indiana Jones. Right, Kathleen? Wrong. All right? They've absolutely ran these things into the ground, and now apparently this chick is getting some sort of a governor's award. Why would you give this woman any awards at all? It makes no sense. The only award that matters. See, this is what I had said, right? I had said nothing screams awards are meaningless more than this. This chick has destroyed two franchises that were mega popular. Again, should have been able to turn out all kinds of bread for Disney. She has destroyed them to the point where they are now useless. They're sitting at the bottom of the ocean. They are dead brands. Nobody's coming to check for Star Wars. And so, yeah, well, here's an award for all of that. And look, this is why I say awards are meaningless. The only awards that matter are the adulation of the audience, you know, ticket sales. That's your reward. Hey, we made something that the audience loved. And they came back and they told their friends again and again and again. Every time somebody left the theaters, big cheers, big applause. I can't wait to see it again. The theater is buzzing. That's your reward for a job well done. Not some shit from the governor board or whatever, the board of governors of the American Society of Cinematographers. But this is what these people live for. I don't really care about awards just for that reason, man. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out exactly what is it that Kathleen Kennedy is getting awarded for. Yeah, so she's going to be getting the award on February 23rd from the ASC, American Society of Cinematographers Board of Governors. All right, it's going to be presented in Beverly Hills. Let's read through and see what they have to say. We'll try not to laugh through this. Kathleen Kennedy's extraordinary career has left an enduring mark on the world of cinema, said ASC President Shelley Johnson. Her keen eye for storytelling is unparalleled. She consistently brings forth projects that elevate and confirm her trust in the director and cinematographer relationship, recognizing it as the backbone of great filmmaking. Her movies consistently showcase this belief. Her dedication to visual excellence has made her a true trailblazer in the film industry. I can't believe they said all of that shit. Holy shit, man. Kathleen probably wrote this thing. Let's see. The ASC Board of Governors recognizes individuals in the industry whose body of work has made significant and indelible contributions to cinema. But what about the ones that have absolutely destroyed the whole experience for everybody, for the fans? All right. What about those people? Do they get something? Is there a Destroyer of Franchises award? Do you have something like that, cinematographers? Probably not. All right. But if you did, yeah, Kathleen Kennedy gets the gold medal without breaking a sweat. She has destroyed more franchises, more iconic franchises than any other producer or president of a studio in history. Kennedy is an 8-time Oscar nominee and the recipient of the Academy's 2018 Irving G. Thalberg Memorial Award. A groundbreaking filmmaker, she has produced or executive produced more than 70 feature films, which collectively garnered 120 Academy Award nominations and 25 wins. And then they list off all of these films that Steven Spielberg and other greater people have worked on. Like, she pretty much made her mail off of Steven Spielberg, George Lucas as well, but mostly Steven Spielberg. You know, Jurassic Park, E.T., what else? Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Gremlins, like all of these Steven Spielberg had his hand in, you know, with Amblin Entertainment and such. The Goonies, Empire of the Sun, all right? Schindler's List, look at Color Purple. All of this is all Steven Spielberg. Why are y'all giving Steven Spielberg this award? Because he's the one that deserves it. Kennedy was the producer of Star Wars: The Force Awakens, the highest grossing domestic feature of all time, and Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, the #1 grossing movie in 2016. Why do you think Star Wars: The Force Awakens is the highest grossing domestic feature of all time? Do you really think that has anything to do with Kathleen Kennedy? Or does that have to do with the house that George built? The amazing franchise that George Lucas built. That's why Star Wars: The Force Awakens was the hit that it was. Because it was like, oh, we're going to bring back Luke, we're going to bring back Han, we're going to bring back Leia, and they all showed up in the trailer and everybody rocked it out. That's the reason why that movie was great. It had nothing to do with Kathleen Kennedy. It had everything to do with George Lucas. But yet, this is what we're saying. She went on to produce Star Wars: The Last Jedi, the highest grossing movie worldwide in 2017, and the one that started the downfall of the entire franchise of Star Wars. All right? It started it, and it ended in The Acolyte. Again, let's remember, dead brand, all right? Star Wars is a dead brand, and it all started right there with The Last Jedi. That's when it began, as well as Solo, Star Wars Story, and Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Kennedy is the executive producer of Emmy Award-winning, so The Mandalorian, all right? And then they talk about, oh, yeah, she produced all of these live-action titles. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, again, which, let's remind you, lost $130 million. She produced that. Good job. And then we get back to the Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan, Andor, Ahsoka, and more. Where's The Acolyte? Notice they didn't mention The Acolyte anywhere. How come y'all didn't mention The Acolyte? What's gives, man? Oh, golly, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, they know what's up. And then, look, these are the people that deserve this award. All right. She has collaborated with legendary filmmakers. All right. And all of these guys, yeah, basically, these are the guys that got the job done. It was their creativity, their ingenuity, their foresight, their intelligence. It was them that saw this and put this thing together and made it what it was. Prior to joining Lucasfilm in 2012, Kennedy headed the Kennedy Marshall Company. Yeah, her husband also, Frank Marshall. Again, another guy that was, spearheading, some of the amazing content we got back in the 80s with Amblin Entertainment and Steven Spielberg. Yeah, get this one. Kathleen's innovative leadership and dedication to storytelling has not only entertained millions, but also inspired a new generation of filmmakers. Her contributions to the industry, from her early work with Steven Spielberg to her current role as president of Lucasfilm, have been pivotal in shaping modern cinema as we know it today. And then here's the people that got it in the past. All right. All of these other folks that have got the Board of Governors Award. It's just amazing that we're sitting up here talking about Kathleen Kennedy in this regards, because she's destroyed Lucasfilm. Yeah, let's see what some folks had to say about this on X. Let's see. Dave Bob, now she can leave a winner. Bye. Yeah, man, remember, she's supposed to be leaving as soon as she gets a W. The moment Kathleen Kennedy gets a win, she can roll up out of here. Everybody's waiting for her. Hey, man, give her a win. Can somebody give this lady a win so she could go? And Skeleton Crew, unfortunately, wasn't a win. All right. Skeleton Crew wasn't a win. Skeleton Crew was proof that the brand is dead. So that ain't gonna count. Maybe this award will do the trick. All right. Yeah, we can only hope. Can she retire now? Yeah, we all hope so. All right. This guy, War Lizard, LOL. As soon as she got on her own, everything she touched died. The award should go to Spielberg. That's what I just said, 100%. Yeah, this guy, Chuck McLuskis, hate to see it. I'll take my movies without the wokeness, please. Yeah, we all will. Bruce Wayne, there has never been a more unqualified and incompetent executive failing up. It's the epitome of failing upward. This is exactly what failing upward looks like. Okay, except again, I guess she can't fail up because she's already at the top of Lucasfilm. The only place left to go is CEO of Disney. That's the only place left to go. This is exactly what it is, man. Failing up, giving this chick awards that she don't deserve, you know, because she's a woman, probably. She's pushing the feminist agenda, you know. Did you notice that the woman, it was Shelly Johnson that was giving her the award, right? Did you see that? Shelly Johnson, all right? Probably another feminist. That's how this shit goes. This guy just spitting out his drink. Yep. Star Wars, right? A lot of Star Wars fans are like, wait, what? What? How? How's this possible? All right. Making noise. Why? Nobody knows. All right. And this guy, that mean he just closed the door like, man, whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Because she employs cinematographers other people hired. Yeah. I mean, really. She gave him a check. She wrote checks out. Again, none of this has anything to do with her ability, all that screen. Oh, she's a great filmmaker. No, she's not. Then what is she doing now? This great filmmaker has absolutely destroyed one of the easiest franchises to get right. Just adapt the EU. Done. You would have been praised forever. Everybody would have never saw this shit coming. I guess it's a good thing. You know, now we see her for who she is. Who would have thought getting coffee for real important people would get you in a That's a good one right there, man. I like that one, man. Yeah. Yeah, who would have thunk it? All right. Get some coffee for some people, and next thing you know, you're an award. Is that a participation trophy? All awards are participation trophies. All of them. All of them are participation trophies. She turned one of the most successful movie franchises in history into a shadow of what it once was. What was a worldwide event is a little more than a streaming blip now. Facts. Again, let's go ahead and remind you. Star Wars is a dead brand. That's what this woman did in less than 10 years. In less than 10 years, she destroyed Star Wars from The Force Awakens all the way up to Skeleton Crew. 9 years of content. By the time we got to the Skeleton Crew, it was over. All right? It was over. Star Wars is a dead brand. That's it. This is her claim to fame. This is what everybody's going to remember her for. You know, y'all can sit up here. Oh, man, she did all of this great work back in the 80s and the 90s and all that kind. This is what she's going to be remembered for. She destroyed Star Wars. Kathleen Kennedy destroyed Star Wars. No matter how y'all try to pretty it up, she destroyed the biggest, most iconic brand in cinematic history. That was Kathleen. That's her claim to fame. I don't care what anybody else says about all of that other shit. Because she did that to Star Wars, now all of this other shit, it looks like it was done by these people. All right? Where is it at? These guys, the guys that she was working with, the collaborators. Yeah, that was Steven Spielberg, David Fincher, Martin Scorsese, Clint Eastwood, etc., and so on. And George Lucas, whose name is not in here for some reason. But yeah, that's who gets the credit for all of that work. Not Kathleen. She's a destroyer of franchises. Straight up, all right? Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. It is what it is, man. You're never going to get this off of Kathleen Kennedy's neck. I don't care how many awards you give her. This is her claim to fame. This is her legacy, all right? She destroyed Lucasfilm. She destroyed Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Willow as well. There's nothing else you can say. All right, y'all can try to pretty it up, clean it up any way you want to. It ain't gonna matter. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.